Welcome everyone to another episode. Thank you for joining us and always being a part of it.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? So what's up, bro?
Not much. I mean, besides being sick, as you can tell from my voice, just trying to get some shit I want, move a few things, and taking it easy. Otherwise, I went on Sideshow. I was thinking of getting a print, but then I started looking around, and I'm like, yeah, where the fuck am I gonna put it? So I just said, nah, I don't need it, and I passed. But
that's a good place for it. You're right behind your bestest.
Well, ultimately the goal is, but I don't know how big those prints from side, so I'm gonna have to get the measurements. But I know the prints that I get at the Comic Cons, they're all usually about the same size. I'm thinking about maybe mounting them behind the Basta cubes behind the statue.
Mumble. Hello. Oh, watch this, man. Hold the fort down for 2 minutes.
Yeah, no problem. So, yeah, I'm thinking of doing that, guys, but I want to take the measurements of those prints because if they're bigger, then they might look out of scale, so I don't know. This one is still available, the one I was looking at, so we'll decide. However, the one I really wanted is sold out, and we'll see. If anyone actually has an extra Daredevil that they would like to sell at a good price, let me know, because that I am interested in. Preferably unframed, because I could frame them myself before paying those prices. But yeah, that's the one I'm ultimately looking for. The other one I may get depending if I can find this one. So we shall see. But other than that, just preparing for the Phoenix when that comes. Once they let me know, they usually let you know like 3 weeks or so before the time to pay is. So hopefully that'll be in July-ish. I'm hoping.
Hold up, Blue.
Yeah, I could hold it down, bro.
So, hello. So, hey.
What up?
All right. Hey. See you later, man.
That, my friends, is the power behind the talent.
That's the fucking D cells in the fucking flashlight of love.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like crazy, but still.
Oh, and I could see the man behind you.
Oh.
That yellow kind of sticks out. Very nice.
Bruce Lee's awesome, bro. He's so awesome. I want to marry that statue, yo.
Shit.
You know how they said you love it so much, then why don't you marry it?
So now, what scale is he? 1/3?
A third scale, bro. Yeah. Third scale. Now, if you took this as, hey, let me just do it this way. If you take this as an example, then Bruce Lee is 6'6".
Mm-hmm.
No, only good. So he's jokes. No, but that's good, man. That's a nice statue. Plus, I also put, I got the Predator here.
Mm-hmm.
But I moved this around so that way I also have this guy here.
Very nice.
Little alien statue, though.
Yeah.
It's hard to see in my room because all my stuff is starting to get dark. And since I don't really have good lighting in my room, I mean, it's good for me to see the shit.
Yeah.
But I can't really take pictures in this room. It sucks.
Yeah, definitely. If you ever decided to redo it, I would say paint it a lighter color.
My man, I'm about to go in that shit, bro, because there's a different shelving thing I want to try,
Mm,
and I think that would be cool.
yeah, you were saying you wanted to go with like double wide.
Yeah, a good trailer size,
Mm,
double wide. No, I just want to make it a little. I want to make something a little shorter, especially behind me. What I'm gonna do is I want to build an L type shelf, but I want to bring it down low because I want the statues. I want the statues to fit underneath the
mm,
shelf. The heads go over. So when you take pictures, it gets in the way of the Spider-Man and
yeah.
all that shit. So I don't want to do that. I want to bring it down and check everything out. Make sure because I want space. I want everything over each other. Nothing on
Yeah.
top. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So it's never as simple as you want it to be.
Nope, definitely is not.
Well, yeah, and then I went and I bought I ain't buy. I put money down on the Predator 2 maquette.
Mm.
I figured let me try it. I mean, everybody says it's gonna be a fiasco. I'm like, nah, bro. How could it be if they cancel that?
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, what the? I mean, really, bro. Then I just want to be cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. I don't want to be getting into shit every 5 minutes. And it seems like I am.
I hear you.
That's good. You know why? Because it builds up the relationship between everybody. And that's a good thing because when I understand shit happens, bro. And
Mm.
a lot of things are built up on friendship and stuff like this, man. But I'm not understanding, how deep shit gets. But life goes on. Oh well. Look,
That's what it is, bro. It just seems like
you know,
no
hold on.
matter.
You look sick, Lou. You know that,
Well,
right?
that's because I am sick.
You're sitting there like, you look like you're in pain and shit, bro.
It's like I'm on shit just so I could be on the show. But anyway, it's like,
Yeah.
you got the people that love you, and then you got other ones that got their issues, and then you got the other people that want to like choose sides. They just can't be neutral or keep to themselves. They have to
We'll
want
find
to
out what's
stir.
happening.
They want to stir up the pot.
I don't know, man. I don't like conflict, but I mean, dude,
I mean, all I could say is for the most part,
it's holy
I
shit.
I got a lot of people giving their support, and for not that me and Vic are gonna get into it, but people, most of what went on, and a lot of people gave support and said, we're with you, man, guys, don't worry about it. And you know what? Honestly, I'm not, because people are going to throw stones. They could say all the shit they want. That don't make it true. But in the end, people believe what they want to believe, and life goes on. That's all I could say about it.
Look, it's a new day, bro. You know what I'm saying? So let's just move on. Let's do our thing.
That's it. New day. We'll have a glass of ice cold milk like they did after they defended their titles again.
They sucks. Dude, they suck. Yo, that shit was awesome, bro.
Did you watch it?
It's rocks. It's rocks. No, I didn't get to see it yet, bro.
I told them because my friend's like, bro, why aren't you posting shit? And I'm like, nah, man. My friend watches wrestling and I'm not rooting it again for him.
No, you killed me the last time, bro. Yo, what's up with John Cena, bro, man?
Oh, man. I don't know, man. I
He's
know.
chain.
Yeah. I know Lana's looking nice every day.
Lana's getting ready to leave Rusev, bro.
Yeah, it's especially wait until you see what happens at the fucking show.
Really? Does she wear a bikini?
No, but it gets very interesting.
Not that, I condone that type of behavior in the WWE.
Well, speaking of that, the subjugation or sexualization of women, as they call it, there was a good topic that I happened to see just by surfing through one of the artists that I like's sites to check out what artwork she had and whatever. And she had actually drawn a cover for a comic book, and it was pulled because it was over sexualizing characters, and people got butthurt over it. And it just brought up again the situation that happened with the Batman cover. And I was just reading it and shaking my head at how ridiculous censorship is getting in this country. It's like they don't think people have a mind of their own. If you don't like something, don't fucking buy it or don't watch it. Who the fuck are you to tell someone what they can or can't buy or can and can't watch?
Wow. Lou, I swear to God, Lou. Fucking head hurts already with this fucking bullshit. But this is the shit that's going to lead everybody to the right path. You go down and you go online. You get on Sideshow. You order yourself a Predator 2 maquette. It's going to be quarter scale. It's going to be $1,200, but it's going to be worth every freaking dime. Mark my words. All right, everybody that's always complaining about people buying shit up to whatever. I'm telling you, bro, this statue's gonna be shit. Now, if not, bro, I say, you know what, get Prime One Studios Batman. You seen that 1/3 scale Batman they're doing over there?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Yeah. I gave Wilson a hard time about it, but I thought it looked good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm debating. I like the news around their 1/3 scale Joker, but the Heath Ledger. But I'm waiting to see the 3rd scale and what it looks like before making my mind up. Because Prime One, awesome, total quality with their statues, great packaging, the works, but expensive. And big because they're 1/3 scale. So
1/3 scale is good. 1/3 scale is good.
Oh hell yeah! I keep thinking to myself after you get my Galactus, you're gonna have more 1/3 scale than quarter scale shit.
How dare you disparage my quarter scale pieces? Acting like it's okay to say I'm going to have more than enough. How dare you? Why can't we just be equal? Wait a minute. No, that's not even going to be true, bro.
No, but I'm saying you're moving into the 3rd scale.
I'm moving on up.
Yeah, that's it, to the east side.
To a deluxe apartment in the sky. Now, the Hulk statues, bro, are the King Hulk and the Gladiator Hulk, are those considered quarter scale?
Probably, because how big is the Hulk? 10 foot?
Well, if the original Hulk is quarter scale, then I think that what it is too. It's just that The original Hulk has the exaggerated long arms, you know, and that apish look on his face. You know, the new one has like the arms that are like more to his body, and the head is real small. It seems.
Well, wasn't the original Hulk supposed to be like a mix between Frankenstein and a gorilla or something?
Dr. Jekyll and
Mr. That's it. Yeah.
Of course. You know what I mean? I mean, people seem to forget one thing. Look, you go in the present right now, today, you see the way they made the Hulk. They had to make him more appealing. And that was back, whatever. But before that, he was an apish brute that really didn't think too much. You know what I mean? He didn't have any kind of common sense or whatever. He sees something he ain't like, he attack, you know? And that's just the way I like him. That's the way he was introduced to me, you know? So when people go, oh, I don't like the OG Hulk because he looked like a monkey, it's like, bro, that's how Stan Lee drew him.
Exactly.
That's how he actually drew him, just like that, bro. But, you know, I mean, don't you understand it's a mixture of Frankenstein and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? But if you look at the Hulk, he looks like Frankenstein with the flat head.
Yes, definitely.
And then he changes. He changes back and forth. So that's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the good and the bad inside of him. You know, it's a metaphor.
I mean, all you had to do was give him bolts and he looked exactly like him.
That's it. Light him up, man. That way you're right.
Fire, no good.
Me piss lightning. Oh my God, man. So yeah, man. I mean, I made some room up in here, especially over that area. I gotta. Yeah, man. I got a few things here, man. I don't know. You're gonna be off tomorrow, right?
Yeah, because I'll
call you later. I'll call you in the afternoon, bro. So I make sure you're awake. I'll let you sleep in the morning. Sleep it out, bro. That's the best way to get that shit out.
Yeah, well, that's why I call that. I'm like this. If I go to work, I'm just gonna relapse even worse.
Wrap yourself in a blanket, bro.
Sweat that shit out.
Oh my God! I used to put sweatpants and sweatshirt on when I used to do that, and I'd wake up soaking wet, but feeling good, real good. Oh my God! I don't know, man. I mean, we're getting older and shit, you know, and
dude, I'm reminded of it every time when I'm at work, and I'll go to get off the ground because I'm doing something on the bottom shelf, and you get up and it's like you can hear your knees crack and everything else, and you're like, oh shit.
Tell me about. Look, the other day, 7 o'clock in the morning, I go outside in front of my building where I work at, and I'm looking around, and there's this guy in the front of the building, and he's just laying on the floor, and he has a piece of paper that's no bigger than what you get a wrapper off, say, a Hall's menthol lip. This that come in the bag that you're unwrapping this piece of paper that big, about that big, right? So he's laying on the floor, laying his head like this, and he writing on that little piece of paper with a pen. But I'm not saying regular writing. This boy's making a fucking novel.
Oh shit!
And he hitting that. I'm like, what the hell is he doing? So I go up to him. I'm like, sir, can you do me a favor, man? You can't lay in front of the building, and you're gonna have to, like move over a little bit. Before I can tell him where he can hide, that motherfucker says, "What the fuck you bothering me? Get the fuck away from me! I don't want to hear your fucking bullshit."
Oh
like,
God!
He says, "You heard me. Go on." And he told me to go on. I was like, "What the?" I said, "Sir, you can't be there. You have to move." I ain't moving nowhere. F you. I says, "Look, I'm gonna have to break out the big guns." He said, so I called the cops, and the cops came, and he got up. He got pissed. And then the cops are telling him to move. He says, why do I gotta move? Because he says so. So I'm like, yeah, because I said so. So the cops are in front of me. They're talking to the guy, right? So the cops got their back to me. The guy's, he looks at me. Every time he looks at me, I go like this to him. Yo, he gets mad, bro. So the cops are telling him to chill. He starts cursing at the cops and everything. So I told the cops, I'm like, yo, man, you get back in the car, take a little ride around the block, bro. By the time you get back, he be packaged, ready to go. I'm just saying, you know, because he starts threatening me. He says, I'm going to kick your ass. I'm 50 years old and I'm going to kick your ass and wait till you get out of work. I'm like, yo, man, you ain't doing shit. I'm like, yo, you know, people that talk it, you rarely do it, bro. Just do it, nigga. Don't talk.
So did he get arrested?
No, of course. Bro, yeah, you have to understand, bro. Unless if the dude is violent, that's when he's gonna get arrested. If he's not violent, they don't want his ass in their car. I mean, he gonna be peeing on it and everything.
They're a little different, I guess, there than here. Because here, if you threaten someone in front of a cop, they haul you away.
Yeah. I mean, the most they could do for this guy, bro, even if they were trying to arrest him, is just put him into the hospital, you know, Bellevue.
Oh yeah, I'm taking it. He was a bummer, son.
He was unfortunate.
Yeah,
but spry because he wanted to fight me and everything, bro. I looked at this guy. He's 50 years old, and he keeps saying he's 50 and how he don't give a shit that he's too old for this. I'm like, yo, my man, you need to chill out. Just move.
That's it.
But he
all you asked him
every
to
time
do
he kept,
move.
yeah, every time he said, I'm 50. Like, there you go. The world belongs to him because he's 50. You know. And I had to remind him. I'm like, sir, I'm 53. What does an age got to do with anything?
Exactly.
Because I'm still hooked on love, baby.
He's like, I'm just doing my job. So leave me alone.
Just doing my job, yo. Who don't like nice hot chocolate drink? Is that the chocolate is a drink, right? Hot chocolate.
Yeah.
It's a delicious drink, Lou.
I have for my Keurig
3 marshmallows. Right in there, bro.
Especially when they melt.
Oh, it's delicious. It's delicious, I tell you.
There's one of our viewers is always saying how we make them hungry on every show. Because we're always talking about food and shit.
Oh, now that you said that, bro, man, there's no questions.
Oh, yeah, let me check.
You know, there's going to be a lot of new releases from Sideshow, everybody, you know, and it's not about just whatever you like. I mean, it seems like it's going to get very exciting. I mean, I'm only hoping that Sideshow starts to read some of the shit that's posted about their crap because, you know, it's like I said when I got the Dr. Doom, bro. It's a shame that you drop 2 G's, bro, and you getting a scuff here, scuff there. Bro, these Dr. Dooms should all be, every piece should be hand polished,
yeah, definitely,
hand painted each, but not in China, hand painted by an artist here. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, come on, that's not a regular statue. It's a badass statue, bro. It really is. I love that shit. If I didn't have a lady, I'd marry it.
Anything like, for instance, you know, her.
Yo, Wilson wants that.
Anything, yeah. Well, good luck. Let him find it.
Wilson wants it. What is it? Natiri?
Natiri, yeah. Anyone who pays those prices and like your Doom for a statue, these things should be flawless. And they should be ready. If there's any problem, they should be like, no problem. We're going to take care of that right away. It shouldn't even be a question.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the way people be talking, it's like I fucking be sending a box of oranges and water. Unknown reference at all.
You gotta love
It's
the
inside.
drama.
It's old school guys. No
Yeah, very. It happened a long time ago.
Dude. The worst thing that you can do is try to eat all the raisins out of an oatmeal cookie because it's hard, bro. You gotta have some of the cookie, bro. You're gonna have to eat some of the cookie. I mean, there's no way to just eat the raisins out of the cookie. It's delicious. It's delicious.
That was strange, but anyway, that just came out of left field.
I don't even know why I said it. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Sometimes I say raisin. Sometimes I say omelets.
But
which has nothing to do with the other.
I don't know when. You know, there's a lot of pieces that were shown, especially during the holidays for the 12 days of Sideshow or whatever.
Yeah. Didn't you order some of them?
No, none of them have even been released yet, to my knowledge.
Did you order the Batgirl?
No, that one I did. That in Power Girl, but we haven't seen Aquaman put up yet. We haven't seen the new Endo put up.
Now, wait a minute. They look like they're gonna release an Endo bust that actually has a little bit of the body and shoulders.
Yes,
and it looks good, bro. It's just that we don't know how much it's gonna cost. I'm figuring about $800-900.
Yeah, between that and 12, somewhere in that range, depending on what scale it is.
It's going to be 1/1.
Yeah, so probably between 8 and 12.
Why ain't they releasing a TX?
Yes,
another one.
Since there was only ever one done, and that sells for tons of money.
Man, that's a Cinnamon Cat joint, bro. Yeah. How the hell Sideshow ain't got that down in a quarter scale? That would be nice, a TX. She look good next to my Endo skeleton over there. Yo, he said, "What's up, Endo?"
Endo news.
Endo was like, "Yo, tell Lou I said what's up."
What's up, man? So yeah, I have a. Well, I don't know what size they are, but a regular size bust of the TX, and it's really nice. I have both the skinned and the skeleton version. So.
Wow. Bonsoir. So
now, if those were 1/1 scale, they'd be amazing.
You know what the problem is, Lou? Though it's like when you start to, when you leave 1/6, and not really leave because some people stay with 1/6. I have one. I think I have one statue 1/6 scale, and a few things 1/6 scale, but you start to go up. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't purposely want to go higher than quarter scale, but every now and then they drop a third scale piece or a half scale piece. Bro, I only got one half scale piece, bro, and that was luck, bro. Oh my god, man, that was so much luck because I was looking to get the premium format. Remember the Dr. premium format? When that shit dropped in my lap, I couldn't believe it, man. But I love my Spider-Man so much. I just want to drop everything down so you can actually see them.
Oh, exactly.
It's just bullshit, bro. Plus I got to get some lights in here, bro. I'm gonna put a couple of things in here, and thank God I could drill right through the ceiling, and I could go into the attic and secure it from upstairs.
You better do that shit in the fall when it's not like 90 degrees up there.
Oh, dude, I went up there to get a couple of boxes, bro, man. It was so hot up there. It felt like the heat was hugging me. No bullshit. It just like surrounds you. Then you feel like a soft hug, and you're like, oh, bro, if you just sit there too long, bro, you'll pass out. Yeah, I kept moving. In there, bro.
You end up in your attic.
Then you can't find the one box. You know what I'm saying? Where is it?
Always, that's the problem.
Yeah,
You
it's
find
near
that
the
shit.
door.
You see that shit like 2 weeks ago, and you're like, "Oh, I don't need this." And then when you need it, you're like, "Motherfucker, where is that box?"
It was just here.
Yeah.
I literally seen it in this spot, and you're like,
And you
whatever.
find it like on the other side of the attic.
Yeah, bro. You know, or it's behind the box in the front. The only thing is that it didn't look like it was behind it.
Yeah.
It's just annoying, bro.
I'll never forget once Brandon was over and I'm going nuts because he was getting the statue. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I can't find this box. And I'm tearing the place apart. And he goes, isn't that it right over there? And I'm like, son of a bitch. It was right in the front, but I didn't think it was in a shipper box.
Bullshit. Remember when you went up there to get that Terminator box, bro?
Yeah.
And you couldn't find that shit. You went all the way to the corner. Yo, it felt like a sauna in there, bro. I
have a fan in there. That's imagine if I did.
Well, I gotta get me a fan installed in my house up here because it's just too much, and maybe some AC.
But I laugh because it's like it says I said it because it's a roof vent fan, and it's supposed to vent the air out into the outside. So I'm like, I set it at like 90 degrees because you don't want it that low, or it's going to constantly keep going on, and your electric bill costs a fortune. But if it still feels like it's over 100 degrees when you go up in that bitch.
Yeah, look, before we go too far from this, all I wanted to say, and I really don't want to elaborate, Lou. You know, if you want to know, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you a little bit later. But I just wanted to say, you know, thank you to Alex Rad Titan. All right, me and him spoke today, so all I'm gonna say is thanks, bro. You know what I mean? I appreciate that.
Very cool.
That means good. Good. Yeah. So I appreciate people that use their minds before they cast judgment, and that really helps. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, you know, when me and you, we see the drama and we see people going back and forth on Facebook and everything, we never get involved. It's not our place, you know. And I don't even give advice because I'm more than sure they're either going to work it out or no. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not stoking the fire. I don't want to keep fanning it. Just let them handle it. If they ask me advice, I try to give as little as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody to get hurt.
Well, if I'm asked advice, I'll give it. But I usually always say, this is only from what I've seen from my point of view. But I never choose a side. I always say
because especially if it's two people you know.
Yeah, and if you don't know the whole story, which is usually what happens, you're only hearing one part of it. And like somebody said, there's always two sides to a story. You know, I don't want to pick sides because then you end up getting in the middle and now you lose a friendship with somebody over something you had nothing to do with.
Yeah, you know, but they really say that there's three sides to every story. There's that person's truth, this person's truth, and then there's the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but you know, I try not to overextend myself to a point where, you know, whatever. All I just saying is that I was very impressed. I was very happy with this. You know what I'm saying? Because when all this shit went down, bro, I didn't feel good at all, bro, because and look, you know what, Lou? I'm just glad that, you know, I know you're a good friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm very happy in the direction that our Wednesday show is going, bro. We got a few women on there, you know what I'm saying?
New people.
Very awesome, you know, and the only requirement on being our show is it's like, you know, you can't get in shit, bro. You know, we don't want drama, bro. I'm tired of drama. You know, if anybody don't realize it or know, me and Simon are kind of cool now, you know what I'm saying? So there's not gonna be no more bullshit. We're stopping the bullshit already. So, I'm 50 fucking 3 years old, bro. You know what? I could be dead next year, bro. And where's that gonna fucking leave me in the eyes of the people that want me dead? It's only a joke. I'm just saying, come on, let's not get so serious about everything, bro. This is the internet. Of course, people have internet muscles on the internet. Where else you gonna get internet muscles at, Lou? You can't do internet shit outside in the street. You'll get your ass handed to you, bro. You're gonna come inside hurt, So, flex. But remember, guys, you don't need to get to a point where you get too diesel. Relax, man. Say what you gotta say, but don't get so personal. And you can still get off how you feel to somebody without getting personal. Because once you get really personal and you all out go off, it's hard to make peace afterwards. That's all I'm saying. It's just come on. Let's make love to hot, beautiful women. I was gonna say let's make love, not war. But I'm thinking about this, like, who am I gonna make love to? Hell no. Let's be specific. Make love to the hot ladies.
That's what it boils down to, man. Drama free at this point. That's why, honestly, that's why me and Vic got together and we talked it out before the show, and we didn't want to bring up the other shit anymore because we just thought it's basically stroking the fire, and there was no point to it.
No, because I'm tired already, bro. I'm done. I want to go outside and play, man. I don't want to stay indoors and fight. It sucks. I reckon. I'll tell you, man. Yeah, man. So you know what, bro? I feel a lot better. In a way, I don't feel. It's a two-edged fence, bro. But you know what? You got to take it and deal with it the way you can. It is what it is, bro. I just thank God for the people that are very cool in my life, and I just try my best to. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to do, bro, but I'm trying to hurt nobody. So. God bless America, bro. Yo. Oh my God. I wanted to offer you a deal, Lou. But I think it's almost a super deal. I'm almost afraid to offer it to you because I might get mad at myself later. But I'll let you rest. I'll call you tomorrow and we'll talk.
I love that everyone that wants to offer me the super deals when I need cash.
This might be better than cash.
Yeah, I doubt it. We'll see.
I don't know. A lot better than cash. You see this over there? How I'm doing?
I don't know. What, Hulk?
What?
Well, you're pointing like this and the Hulk's sitting there. So.
All right, let me point that way.
Well, I don't know. That's all off camera. So.
Point. Every time I point, it looks like I'm pointing at the Hulk. Yeah. And I'm trying to go up, but it goes like no, man. No, the Hulk, this area, in fact, from the Hulks all the way here, nothing will be being touched anytime soon. Bro, look at my freaking rhino over there, bro, on the TV table, bro. Where the hell am I gonna put that summer bitch, bro? I don't got a place for it. He's on the dinner table.
If you build what you're talking about, he'll work on
it. Yeah. Well, Lou, man, I think I need 2 full sheets of plywood. But I want the real good plywood, bro.
Yeah.
But then I want to build a base for one because it's going to go real low to the floor. That's where I want to start because, get under these shells, I got to go lower. But, bro, my brain is working. So I have to start writing shit down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Usually when I get into a project, I have like a drafting book with all the square boxes, and you could basically sketch how you want it to look and to scale, and it works pretty good for planning it out.
Exactly. Let me tell you another thing, bro. I need to get me see, because I don't know what you see with these Hulks here, bro. They take a lot of real estate in the middle, especially with Dr. Doom. So I got a way of going across from this side to that side and building here too. So that way I can stack up my statues good. But only thing is I don't want a display that's going to go into the wall. I want to build one just for the Hulks.
Yeah, because I mean, you tactically probably could go across the window, but.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man, because sometimes I open up a window and I let a little fresh air come in here for 5 minutes, and then I close. I'm letting no sun in this motherfucker. I bought the wide wooden slatted nation blinds. I got shades that come down on it. Then I got those blackout curtains.
Yeah.
So it's basically Kang, and it's locked. It gets dark in here, bro. It'll be blazing sunlight outside, and it's dark in here. I can watching movies here is good.
You could even sleep in there if need be.
Exactly, my brother. Anyway, Lou, look. I say we call it a night because you're not feeling well. Get you some sleep. If you want, we can do. We can throw some shout outs tomorrow for some people. You know what I'm saying? Get some rest, bro. And
I kind of got some ready.
Oh, you already got some written down?
Well, I happened to open my YouTube page, and some of the top ones were new people that joined the show. So I said, "That's great. It gives some shout outs, and I don't have to look for 10 minutes."
Yo, remember what was it? It used to be Sunday night shout outs.
Sunday night shout outs. Yeah.
There you go, man. I remember them old days, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, so let me make sure. Let me see this. Videos.
Listen, can I just go first and just say,
yeah,
I want to say, what's up, Carlos 1/6 scale? You know what I'm saying? He was a big hit. He's a big hit on our show.
Oh, hell yeah.
Every week.
Yeah, definitely. We love having him on, dude.
Carlos, yeah, man, yeah. And you know, he's in my age range. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He is definitely a riot.
And he's hood, bro. You know what I'm saying? He knows what time it is. God bless America.
All right, so my first one will be a guy named TWO6968. And he does some really cool stuff. He's got a bunch of custom statues. And they just look really good. He could use subs. He doesn't have a ton of them. But I say check him out and show him some love, and you won't be disappointed.
Exactly. Well, someone that's been checking out my page and subscribed to this Xenomorph. He has about 116 videos up, man. Guy seems cool, bro. I think it's awesome that a guy that actually calls himself Xenomorph checks out my videos on the Predator and stuff like that. That's cool.
Yeah, right. So my next shout out will be to actually a person that just started being on our show. Very cool. She doesn't really have any YouTube videos up yet, but she does have a really good Facebook page where she shows a lot of her statues and stuff. And that's Gina B. So she's really cool. We love having you on the show. Very nice addition to our Collectors Chat family. So, guys,
Hey,
check it
man,
out.
look. She's very cool, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like her swagger, so.
Exactly.
I mean, all the ladies got swagger on our show, bro.
Yeah, all of
them.
them, they could hold their own, man. They keep up with us, bro. They're swinging.
Boom. That's right, man. That's that Immortalized and Stone Girls here, man.
Swagger.
How do you do? West doing some eeny meeny miny mo.
West Coast.
West side. This is broken. West side. I don't know.
Well, that's what you gotta throw up when you're talking about Francesca, because she's on the West Coast.
No, Francesca's. This is her sign. This is Francesca's sign.
The A's.
Whoa. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's what I'm just saying, bro. We got some good people on our stuff, you know.
Yes, we love every one of you.
Yeah, do we have one more shout out, right?
Yeah, one more each. Yeah.
Mercy's Little Show.
Yes, I love her. She is awesome.
Mercy's Little Show. What a cool ass person, man. You know?
I would love to have her on the show.
Yeah. Hey, Mercy, you need to come on our show and join us here, bro. And let's talk some shit, man. Hey, listen, guys, check her out. You know what I'm saying? She has 91 videos.
Especially if you're into comic books, because that's her main thing is comic collecting.
Go in there, check her out. Don't forget to subscribe to everybody we've named. You know, subscribe because let's just do that. If everybody subscribed to everybody probably have the same subs, and you'll be able to communicate with each other quicker. Trust me, Facebook is like that, bro. So anyway, yeah.
And
so
then
thanks a lot, Mercy, for checking out my channel.
And then we're gonna go with G Smooth 116. Another guy's got great statues, does good reviews, nice collection. He could definitely use the subs, and awesome guy altogether. So check him out, support him. And like Vic said, that's the name of this game. Bro, if everyone supports each other and subs each other, it'll be a good, strong community, and nothing can tear it apart.
Unless you let it, you know what I mean?
So the drama.
You know what, bro? If you guys stick to it, bro, and remember that we're just about collecting statues and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not more than that, bro. If you want to add stuff to that, I mean, it's on you, bro, you know. But I just say collect what you like, whatever it is. I don't, that it doesn't matter. And I don't say I don't care what you collect, because I love seeing everything. I look at all the statues, small, big, medium, whatever it is. It doesn't matter if it has anything to do with pop culture, man. I want to see it because they come with some interesting shit, bro. And I don't know, man. I think it's more like,
come on, guys. I collect everything. Look, here's some of those Walking Dead.
Lou, you collect everything, Lou.
Yeah, these things, the mystery minis. Really cool. Of course, now I'm getting called to tape something.
I don't know, bro. I just think that see, guys. So listen. Once upon a time, and I'm going to tell you a story about my life, so that way you know it. I'm doing it in a few seconds. Once upon a time, I was born here in New York City. I grew up and I became a man. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That's my story, because if I really wow, those are some red ass headphones, yo. Oh my God, it's something good on wrestling, and I can see him with the motions of looking at the wrestling. I want to see it myself now. So yeah, like like I said, I went to what?
All right, yeah, I just had to put something on the recorder.
You're watching wrestling, dude. Now you got me thirsty.
Oh shit! Oh, I know, it's awesome, bro.
Oh, you're making me hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I'm shutting it out. All right.
All right.
I had to set my
everybody. It's
recording.
okay. It's okay.
That's right. If you should like wrestling if you watch this show. No, I'm only kidding. To each his own. I just find it entertaining because the storylines are hilarious sometimes.
It's like a soap opera, but they get getting beat up. They just get beat up and shit. It's a soap opera with domestic violence.
That's it. That's my kind of soap opera.
It's your kind of soap opera,
It's like General Hospital with fists.
Oh my God. I don't know what the hell is going on here.
So are you in the new group?
Of course I am, bro.
I know. I got invited to about 6 new groups this weekend. I got to check, but I guarantee I'm in about 86 or more groups at this point.
Here's the thing that makes no sense to me, right? And remember, now I'm not making fun of nobody. I'm just saying, everybody that starts a group, this is what they say. Oh man, it's just a group for where people who like to collect statues can get together and have something to talk about. I'm like, okay, but what are the other 18 or 80 groups I'm in? Aren't they the same thing? Don't the same people go to the same groups? Why do we have so many groups then? Just because you change the name don't make the premise any better or any different. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, look, I haven't removed myself from any groups yet, but I think I'm going to start because I'm getting a lot of notifications on stuff that I don't even collect, bro. They be putting me in groups that I don't know nothing about, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I appreciate it and everything, but I'm lost in that group. I look at that shit, I'm like, what? I guess that's nice. Yeah, why not? Dude. All I know is it gets better, Lou. It gets better. Yes, it does. I know some people don't believe it, but what the fuck? Anyway, Lou, so that's the end of my stories. What about you, bro?
Pretty much. I mean,
nothing else on your mind to get it up there, bro? Because I tell you what, now, bro. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all remember my predator that I got, right? It's hard to see. Oh, there he is right here.
Nice.
But it's hard to see him because I have him. I put him underneath the aliens.
Yeah.
So what I did was I put him here. I put the 1/5 scale on each side. So I got the wolf and the regular predator on each side, and I got the 3 biomass, the mini biomass on the front of him. So it looks really good,
Yeah.
And that's the way I want to do my whole display type thing when it comes to these guys. I want to bring them down low.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is the height I want to put it for the aliens too. I want to bring the aliens down. Then I want to bring him lower. So that way it looks. You'll see it. It's just cutting the wood in the backyard is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Especially if do you have a circular saw?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that'd be a bitch to do it without one. Let me tell you.
I know, but we got a full shop down in the basement, bro. Yeah. Every tool you need is downstairs. Her grandfather, the lady that I'm with, that I rent from, her grandfather has all these tools, bro. A lot of them handheld shit.
The one who has the dog.
Yeah. So yeah, so I'm gonna try my hand at building it up, fixing it nice, and trying to see how that goes. And once it's done, I want it to look a little different. I want it to be more of a display area than just throwing shit up on shelves,
Definitely.
Exactly, Lou. Damn it.
Yeah, no, the only thing that I'm really looking for at the moment, but it would have to be a good deal on them, is a few more of the Street Fighter customs. Like I've been looking for Crimson Viper and Jury by that same company that I got the other stuff from.
Chiseltown.
Chiseltown. Yeah, so I'd love why I can never remember that name is beyond me. But yeah, by them, that would be awesome. And that's
I see your review of the statue, bro. Why you
that's really it.
Girl outfit on her.
Yeah, Buki.
Put the skill girl outfit on her. It's like, wait a minute, bro. 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 But anyway, it's a great statue, and they do good work, man.
Yeah, I love their stuff, dude, and it fits. As far as I'm concerned, it looks great with the pop culture shock stuff.
Exactly.
Plus, you don't have to deal with a crazy website to order them either.
Exactly. You know, and it's funny, like when you want to order a custom and shit, it's so easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's no bullshit. It's like, yeah, I want this, thanks, man, and here's whatever. And they just ship it out, and they do a pretty decent job of packaging it.
Yeah. They even go as far as like cutting the foam themselves and making sure it's secure and everything else.
Francesca Rinaldi.
And you gotta love too that they don't give you these ginormous boxes that take up half your attic.
Dude, man, sometimes shipping that from Sideshow is a pain in the ass, bro. I talked to a few people. They say that they've dealt with a lot of breakages just mailing it out, and I'm like, yo, dude, when you notice, like when you put a Sideshow piece in the foam, it doesn't really go all the way in. It's just covers a little bit, and then the top covers the rest. And if you look at XM Studios, their pieces go all the way in with the thing. Yeah. Then you put the top on it, and then you got two straps like seat belts on there. The thing's locked, bro. Yo, I have all the confidence in the world that if I sent this an XM Studio box from here to say Russia, it's gonna get there, bro. Unless it was purposely destroyed. You know what I'm saying? But you could drop that shit, whatever. It's gonna get banged up, but what's inside is gonna be protected. I'm telling you, it's simple, bro. Yo, you get a Dr. Doom or whatever, $2,000 piece, $1,000 piece, $500 piece, $400. Bro, don't put it in a paper bag and send it to me.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Put it in something that's gonna protect the goddamn statue, bro. You're raising the prices on them shits. Why can't fucking the work that goes along with it go up too? You know, the quality. It's like I want my pieces to last forever, bro. I'm scared sometimes to ship certain pieces because I know they're gonna go there broken, and I don't want to risk breaking a statue, you know. And even if I get it back, you know, like my General Grievous, prime example.
Oh yeah,
very frail statue, man. It breaks for nothing. My shit's great. I'm never gonna sell it, and I hate to say never. But that statue there, bro, that one might be going into the grave with me because I got a sweet deal on that one, man, you know? And when I say sweet, bro, it was like say you was to try to eat the sweetness, you would OD. That's how dope that deal was. But that one, bro, I love that piece. I think it's amazing. And you know what really made it famous for me was that girl that was jigging up to it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, General Grievous, you have stormed my troopers. So I'm just saying, you know.
They need to really hold these shipping companies a lot more responsible for what their employees do.
They got to redevelop the fucking boxes, man. You know, I mean, at least, if anything, the foam, the styrofoam, redo that shit. Make it where the holes in it, when you go to put the statues in, it hugs the pieces, you know? Don't make it where they just drop in clunk, because then the things bounce up and down inside there, bro.
I don't know if you saw this video, but I couldn't help but laugh. Is that this dude? He's working for a shipping company, and he's bringing these big crates to the edge of the truck, and then the guy's coming with the forklift, and he's taking them away. So the dude with the forklift takes away the one box, and the guy's coming out and he's pushing it with his jack. He doesn't pay attention. He goes over the edge, and the jack handle launched him like.
I seen that. He falls on the floor on his belly. He's like, yo, he was slammed, bro.
Yeah,
he was slammed hard, bro. Oh my god.
I saw that and I was like, oh shit, yeah.
Oh man, open your fucking eyes, bro. You know you're on a truck, dude. When I was 19, I used to unload trays of key food, bro. Talk about boxes of shit. That was an all-day shit, bro. And they didn't want to hear shit. You had to be hauling stuff out, and then you got to stack everything according to the aisles. So it was a pain in the ass. Oh, dude.
Yeah, I'm still unloading trucks and shit. But
but that you get to case the joint. You know what I'm saying? And say, well, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So you see shit I might like. You know, well, you have already. But you know, continue.
Now, if only they would give us some Sideshow pieces, that would be amazing.
Yeah. Don't forget to donate your Sideshow pieces. It goes to a worthy cause. That's all I'm saying. Anybody out there seen the Daredevil series on Netflix? I think it's one of the best series that have been launched by Marvel in a long time, bro.
I love
this kid right here.
Yeah, I love the ending to that series, setting it up for a perfect season too.
Yeah, bro. Tell me, Vince D'Onofrio, is he not the Kingpin or what, bro?
Yeah, he's perfect.
Oh man, especially when he went like that, he smashed that double. I was like, oh, bro, that's the Kingpin right there, bro. Double smash. Poof. That shit was badass, bro.
I'll still never forget the scene with the guy's head in the car door.
He was trying to make him understand shit. Hey. You know, you don't fuck with me. That was awesome, bro. Anyway, Lou. Get some rest. Wednesday, if you're good, we do the show. If you don't feel good, we don't do the show, bro. You know what I mean? It's up to you.
Yeah, hopefully.
You know how it is.
Yeah, hopefully by then I should be good.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you don't got to bend over back trying to get on there, bro. You know, it'll be okay if we don't do a show 1 week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do what I can for our fans. That's all I can say.
Lou. We care about you. When I say we, I mean all our fans out there that love hearing our stories. You know, they all worry about everybody. Let's say a prayer for Lou. You know what I'm saying? Keep him in your thoughts. Hopefully he recovers quickly so that way he can do the show Wednesday. Right, Lou? There you go, bro.
Very nice. Thank you, kind sir. Well, that's exactly what I'll be watching right after the show.
Exactly. So, Lou, my friend, it was a pleasure.
Same here,
as
brother.
Always. You know, here's to better nights.
All right, guys.
Maybe we do a show one day and we do it together. You know what I'm saying? I have Martin bring the camera. We can put it up.
Yeah. Definitely.
All right, man. So, deuces, everybody.
Yes. Peace.
America.
We will see. Hopefully, we will see you guys Wednesday.
Yeah, that's Wednesday.
Let me check the time.
Yeah, check the time so we can know.
It would be 8 o'clock if all goes well.
Early show that we're gonna get Wilson on this time. Yeah.
Wilson,
cool.
ball.
Yeah. Oh, I also got a few complaints about somebody that's been that's coming on our show. So we got a few complaints. We'll address that next time, me and you. All right.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
stay on a second. All right. Peace, guys.